Hey guys, today we're going to do a quick review for the Blackout Crossbow target. I recently bought this target. It was on sale for $59.99, which I thought was a great deal, and I still think it is. It's quite a bit more compact than my other target, and it is also sold as a target that you can shoot broadheads at. The dimensions for the target are 16 by 16 by 14 deep. The 16-inch part of the target is for field tips only, and the broadhead portion of the target is 14 inches deep. So what I'm finding with this target, whether you're shooting at the field tip or the broadhead side, the bolts with the field tip travel about 15 to 16 inches into the target. So I'm shooting the 10-point Venom X 390 feet per second. The arrow in the field tips only side, she's gone in quite a ways. I'm going to screw with this and try to get this arrow out. I did get the arrow out. I physically had to kneel on the unit and use both hands to get the arrow to come out. I'm guessing this will loosen up a little bit over time, but just something to think about when you buy a new target and you want to run out to the backyard to shoot. It is very hard to get it out of there. I am going to shoot this side one time and see if there's much difference. Alright, so this time I put it out at 30 yards. I'm glad I did. She's still winning quite a ways. So let's see. Okay, I'm gonna have to use both hands here. Because of the difficulty getting the arrows with the field tip out, I would only recommend shooting a fixed blade broadhead at the broadhead side of the target. If you shoot a fixed blade broadhead at the broadhead side, which is 14 inches deep, you should be able to push the bolt far enough through without reaching the fletching, and then you can unscrew your broadhead from your bolt. This is a 20-inch bolt. That's probably the minimum length you'd want to shoot at this target. I was shooting 390 feet per second. The target is rated for 400 feet per second. My limited experience with this target, I would not recommend shooting a mechanical broadhead at this target. Just the amount of force it takes to go in to the target and the amount of force required to remove the bolt just tells me that you'd probably end up bending one of these blades. It's hard to say, but I just wouldn't recommend it. So the effort to remove these bolts is quite extreme, as you saw in the video. I had to actually kneel on the target and use both hands to pull the bolt out with the field tips on. The nice thing is, I think this target will last a long time after hundreds of shots. So if you don't mind the excessive force needed to get the bolts out of the target, this might be a great long-lasting target for you. It's compact, it's much smaller than my other target, which makes it easy for me to just throw it in the back of the truck, take it with me on hunting trips, so I can double check the zero on my crossbow. For just day-to-day shooting, I would prefer not to have to put that much effort into extracting the bolts. Obviously, my larger target is for field tips only, but that is much easier to remove the bolts from the target, and it has plenty of stopping power. So I hope you liked the review of the Blackout Crossbow target. If you did, go ahead and smash that like button and subscribe to the channel so you know when new content is coming out, and it'll help me to grow the channel. See you on the next one.